One of the biggest advantages of a cash value life insurance policy is also one of the most misunderstood. So, I'm going to be breaking down that a little bit more today and explaining why it's something that you might want to look into. My name is Jake Williams, and I'm a life insurance specialist with Step Up Wealth Management. For more information on life insurance, cash value life insurance, or how they can be used as part of an overall financial plan, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. That way, you're notified immediately anytime I upload a new video and you never miss one. So, what I'm talking about today is using the cash value of a life insurance policy as a source of income in retirement. And I know for a lot of people that may have just made your eyes glaze over, but I promise I'll keep it quick. So I've done videos before on using or taking loans from your cash value of your life insurance. So we know that that is income tax free to you if you're taking a loan from the policy. Now, it is going to reduce your death benefit, and I get much more into that in the video that I've done already, so I don't want to take too much time on doing that today. But you can use that. If you build up a cash value life insurance policy over the course of your employment, once you retire, you can take loans from that policy and basically use that as another bucket, as another account from which to draw funds. And even nicer, it is income tax free under current tax law. So you might be wondering, why would you want to do that if you have options like a Roth IRA where you can put money in there after tax and it grows and it's income tax free when you withdraw it as long as it's, after the right age and all. We can get into all that later. But one of the reasons why you may want to look into using cash value life insurance as a vehicle for re- uh, retirement income. Sorry, my mind just spaced for a minute. Why you may want to use cash value life insurance as a vehicle for retirement income is that it is available to some higher income individuals. One of the drawbacks of something like a Roth IRA is that there are limits on it. And one of the limits is if you or you and your spouse earn too much money, you can no longer contribute to it. And that is not the case for a cash value life insurance policy. And really, about the time you start to hit that crossover where you may be reaching that contribution limit for an IRA, that's a great time to be looking into a whole life policy or a universal life policy. You're earning enough money that you're able to fully take advantage of the opportunities that these things provide. Um, Other individuals that may really want to look into this are younger employees. So if you are fresh out of college, mid 20s, early 30s, if you can get in on it now and contribute over your entire career, you can really build up a value that is going to make it worth your while when you retire. Some things that you want to pay attention to if you are looking to use the cash value of a life insurance policy for retirement income is that if you are taking the loans, it is going to reduce the death benefit of the life insurance policy. So you need to be aware of that. You need to account for that. If you are planning on using the life insurance policy for the death benefit, you don't want to be taking away from that death benefit with the policy loans. So you need to make sure you account for that, whether that's with a term policy or only taking loans up to a certain amount where you will still make sure that you guarantee a death benefit. But that is more complex math than what I want to be getting into today. So, if you've got questions on this, really the best thing that you can do, and the number one piece of advice that I can give, is to sit down with a professional. Sit down with someone who deals with life insurance on a daily basis because they understand these policies. They understand how they work and they understand how to set them up to benefit you the most in the way that you want to use them. And that's not a one size fits all thing. It's not something where I can just say, hey, everybody that could ever possibly watch this video do this. Because is that really accurate? I don't think so. So sit down with a professional where you can measure out what is right for you, what works for you, and how your life impacts what you're going to be doing with it. If you've got questions on ways that you can use the cash value of a life insurance or benefits of a cash value life insurance or other life insurance related questions, drop me a comment down below. I'd love to see what kind of questions you have, and maybe I'll be able to turn it into a video in the future. If you think this video had some good information, give me a thumbs up. Lets me know I'm answering your questions, and it also lets YouTube know that I'm getting information out there that's helpful to you. But most importantly, if what I was talking about today sounds like something that you want to take advantage of, there's a link in the description below where you can apply to become my client. Check it out. We'll do a little bit of fact finding, and then you and I will sit down and we will figure out what we can do to help you, what we can do to set up for your life and your circumstances, and we figure out a way that we can take care of your now, your future, and beyond.